What's going on, guys? This is Paul with Bearcat Warehouse. Today I'm going to be showing you one of our new models from Uniden, the SR30C. This is the replacement model for the BC75 XLT. It has a new cosmetic look and the button configuration is slightly different. So I'm going to show you guys how to operate this radio, how to program it, everything. So stick around and I hope this helps you guys out. Alright, so first thing we're going to cover is how to program the radio. And this is actually really easy. Uniden made this process very simple for analog radio, so I'll quickly guide you guys through that. So you're going to start off by hitting this function key here. And once you hit the function key, you're going to see a little F at the upper left-hand side of the screen. See it right there. So when you have that function key enabled, that will enable the function modes on certain buttons that the radio has. So you want to go ahead and hit the function key, then you're going to hit the E button, which is also the program key. So once you have that up, you're going to go ahead and enter your frequency in. So my frequency is 154.250. Once you have that in there, you can go ahead and press the E button. You're good. Then if you want to go to the next available slot in the radio, you can just dial it clockwise to go to the next number in the bank, or you can go counterclockwise to go to the farthest number, which is 500. So I'll just quickly show you that again. So we're going to enter in a second frequency that we have here. It's 155.820. Then hit the E button. Alright, and that's it. And then once you have that entered in, you can dial between them and look at them, what have you, and just check to make sure you have them entered in correctly. Once that process is completed, you can go ahead and hit the scan key. And now we're scanning on those channels. Now, this scanner is broken up into 10 individual banks that you can see on the top here. We only have frequencies in the first bank. Once you fill up the first bank, then it will go on to the next bank, etc. So that's basically all you got to do for programming. Alright, now that you have your scanner programmed, let's figure out how to change the volume and the squelch settings on the radio. This is going to be the same for most every Uniden handheld radio. This knob at the top, this is going to control the volume and the squelch. So when you press this down, it's going to show you volume, and you can either dial that down or dial it up to the desired setting. And then for the squelch, it's very similar. You're first going to hit this function key. Once you see that little F at the upper left-hand side, you can press down, and that's going to change that to the squelch setting. And then you can dial this. Usually 2 is the desired setting, so adjust that as you need, but you're going to find out that 2 is usually the sweet spot for this radio. Alright, well that's it for changing the volume and squelch. Alright, so next up on the list is the search key. Now, this is pretty interesting if you're just trying to see what you can get with the radio, if you don't know frequencies or what have you. So you can simply just hit that button and that will just start scrolling through the bands here. And you can also use the function key if you want to be more specific. You hit the function, then you hit that key. Now you're on weather. You can also keep hitting that button when you're on function. So let's try and get it here. Weather, police, fire, marine, and racing. So that's how you change between the individual ones, and when you do that, it shows that at the bottom of the screen. Now remember, to do that part, you do have to have function active, and function only stays active momentarily. So you gotta be quick about changing that. But that's how you use the search, and if you're locked in here and you just want to go back to scanning, you just hit the scan key. And that's how you use the search. Alright guys, last up on the list, I'm going to show you how to hold onto a frequency, how to remove a frequency, and then how to lock the keypad. So we're going to start off by holding on a frequency. So when you're in scan mode, all you have to do is hit the hold key, and that's going to put you on hold on a frequency that it happens to be on. And then you can either dial this clockwise or counterclockwise to dial through all the frequencies you have programmed. Now I only have the 2 that I programmed in earlier, but you would essentially just be dialing through this till you find the desired one that you want to hold on. So now that you have a frequency held, I'm going to show you how to lock out a frequency. So this button that says LO, that allows you to lock out a frequency. So when you tap this once, that's temporary. When you tap it twice, that's permanent. You're going to know because the screen has an indicator where it says TLO, and that's temporary lockout. And when you hit it twice, it just says LO. So that's a permanent lockout. And then to completely remove the lockout, you just hit the lockout key again, and that will remove it from the right-hand side of the screen. So that's all you got to do for that. And then to lock the keypad, all you got to do is hit the function key and then the LO button. And that'll show you a little key icon at the top of the screen. So that way, if you have like a child or somebody who likes to press all the buttons on your radio, that won't mess you up so bad. Alright guys, well that's really going to wrap up this video. I hope it was educational, it helped some people out. Like I said, we do have this one listed on the website for $19.99. We do have them in stock. And I really appreciate you guys checking out the video. I hope you subscribe to the channel. And I'll have some future videos coming up soon. And I hope to catch you guys then.